Hey guys, hello and welcome to Let's Talk SEO. The broad core update is now live. I've got 4 test websites up. I've had these websites up for the past year. So, what have I observed from the Google broad core update? Now, as always, Google does not tell you anything about the update, so you've got to figure it out yourself. In order to figure these things out, I've got my own websites set up. These test websites is where I set them up in different ways. Each time there's an update, which is now multiple times a year. The websites, the way they rank, the way they not rank, the rankings fluctuate. That tells me what kind of update is Google's rolling out, and what to do to address a website that's not doing so well. So the broad core update is not entirely, it has not entirely rolled out. So your rankings may settle and your mileage may differ. But the important thing here is that what I've observed from my websites is, number one, my websites that had optimized images, like they load real fast and use next gen formats, are doing particularly well as compared to ones that did not. My websites that use each are doing very well comparatively. In fact, one of my websites they've gone up in rankings because of EAT, and the websites that did not have EAT have gone down. The other thing this is speculation, but the other thing I'm seeing is that the minimized HTTP requests for the broad core algorithm has changed. So, but what's that? So each time a browser has to request to load a component to your page, for example, an image or a JavaScript or CSS, it slows down the loading process. So you can minimize these requests by combining files into as few requests as possible. For instance, you can combine all your CSS files into one file and all your JavaScript files into one file. So one of the websites that I've had and have used minimized HTTP is doing very well. It has gone up in rankings by 4 or 5 spots at least since the update rolled out. So that's another thing you could do. The other thing is the use of a content delivery system. So all of my websites use a content delivery system, but people are reporting their websites that did not have a content delivery system are not doing as well. So one of the reasons I think for this is that the content delivery system lowers the amount of time that a person has to wait for a website to load onto the browser, whereas if you just have it on the server, it would take some time. So it just speeds up the process, which is why I personally think that having a CDN is always a good idea. But this is from the last update, and the update before that I've been saying that if your website does not have a CDN, it's time to switch to a CDN. Other than that, the Google broad core update algorithm is still fairly new, but a couple of things will still apply, which includes updating your website for mobile search. Plus, you'd want to make sure to double check all of your content, make sure it's high quality content. One of my websites that uses primarily AI generated content is not doing very well. It has gone down by several spots, and that could be for not just the content reason, but that could be a few other reasons as well. But because I was using Jarvis mainly to generate content for that test website, it's not doing so well. But I personally do not use AI content for any of my websites. I write all of my own content, or I hire a person who I know does a really good job of writing content. So that's something to bear in mind. So as soon as more updates start coming in, as soon as I start getting more information from the update, I will go ahead and post it in the video. Please feel free to like and subscribe. If you have a question, leave a comment below. and I'll get back to you. Have a great day.